Well, happy Easter, everyone. We're back this weekend working on the Butcher Block Island. And finally, it looks like we're going to probably get this banged out in the next week or two, hopefully. There's a fair amount of finite details left, but yesterday I made some great progress with cutting out the mortise and tenons. So that's great. Use the trusty old saw here with the dado stack for cutting out the actual tendons, which are these guys here, and they go into these slots here, and it will look like this. Obviously, this is only half of it. The other half will come. And Kara has been working like crazy yesterday doing the sanding, which takes several hours to do. So we learned a technique from one of the wood shop videos that we watch. Just take a bit of pencil line and put on the actual wood, and then just gently sand it out. And that technique is working fantastically. And Kara has all the patience to do it, so she's been working on that. And here she is.
You're talking about me again.
I'm talking about you again. She's all ready on duty with her mask in her hands.
Ready to go?
And her music ready to go.
Exactly.
So yeah, now I'm going to continue. I got to cut the mortise off just a tiny bit. I made them extra long in the event that I needed to trim. It's better to trim after, which is what I've done. And yeah, so the bottom will have these slats, so that we can put heavy pots down there. We have some cast iron style pots that could probably go down there. But I'm looking at it and it's like, wow, this is going to be really nice. It's going to be really big.
It's going to be perfect.
Yeah, it's going to be
space.
It's going to be perfect. My little makeshift shop vac setup here, so that we can suck all the dust in, so we're not breathing it in and going everywhere in the workshop. But if you just did it directly into the shop vac, it would kill the shop vac within a day probably. So this little cyclone thing I bought online and just connected it to a 5-gallon bucket, it actually drops the dust in the bucket and it doesn't even hit the shop vac. If I were to open the shop vac right now, it would be empty and dust free. It's amazing little contraption. I paid $20 for this unit here, and I've been working on different ways to get it to actually connect, so that seems like the best way. It's a bit oddball sizes of the fitting, so I had to come up with things, and I am new to this stuff, so trying to get it all working and functioning has been challenging but fun. Yep, so that's about it. Oh, this is my router table setup. So it all just comes down and off the bench and stacked up against the wall so that it's not in the way, because you don't use your router table often, but when you need it, it's good to have. So I built this fence, and the fence slides back and forth, and I went and bought these feather boards. I'll keep the router from spitting back at you. And that's about it. I think we need to get to work now, honey.
Yeah, we do.
What do you think?
I got hours of sanding to go yet.
Hours of sanding to go. Anyways, happy Easter once again to everyone. And
Love you guys.
we will talk later. Love you guys. Bye.